Alright. Hmm. Alright. Let's see how laggy this gets. I'm assuming very laggy, but I can at least show everything off. I think I have everything censored appropriately. It's got the Xbox and a monitor for it, some stickers, of course, lighting. This is a light bright. That's always fun. A 3DS, Game Boy, Game Gear, working lava lamp, Xbox, cool thingy there. I forget what it's called. A Steam Deck, and then an Xbox and a screen. Fuck Luna, each and every night. Speaking of which, got her over here. Got a bunch of Sonic stuffs up there. A Dreamcast, working PSP. I could play this game right here on it. Assorted Game Boy Advance games. Yes. Computer. Bunch of Homestuck stuff everywhere. Small collection of the best of the best as far as Sonic, or not Sonic games, but of GameCube. Jeez, I need to go to bed. It is too late for me to be doing this, but got my small collection. These all have the labels, but not the cases. These all have cases. Some of them have the labels, some of them don't. Like Mario Kart does. PlayStations, I don't actually have the BIOS for these, so they're just for decoration for now. Some of these VHSs work, some of them don't. Yeah, some more PSP games. A Wii U, bunch of figurines and boxes. And I'm also playing Nintendo 64 because it's lightweight enough for my computer to handle. I mean, it is having to render all of this nonsense. So, oh, the Raven Corner. Some Sonic stuff, Homestuck, video game junk. A Wii, a phony instead of a Sony. That's fun. This Pokeball plays Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance and whatnot. Oh, this Game Boy Advance is really interesting because it's the transparent model. And it's like actually transparent. That's fun. And the original Game Boy here, well, no, did I knock anything over? A bunch of Game Boy Advance games. Oh, it doesn't have any games in it at the moment. This Sonic statue looks like hyper realistic. Oh, I should turn the there we go. Now everything looks better. This is impossible. It's having troubles, but it looks really cool, I think. Again, hyper realistic Sonic statue. Some Z fighting textures. That's always fun. Really good Ginger. GameCube, VHS player, Xbox, Nintendo 64. Down here I got the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, and the PlayStation 3. Now, some of these consoles work, some of them don't. The only ones that don't are defaulting to just capturing the window. Good if you have like a second screen, you can kind of capture like Steam Like you can have Steam Big Picture mode running and have this capture it, and it's kind of like a virtual Steam Deck, and that's fun, I think. Right now I'm gonna try to see if I can get the Nintendo 64 working, and yes, it appears to be working. I don't have sound enabled, I don't think. No, I do. I do have the sound enabled. I actually love the soundtrack to this game. But the emulation is down to the red, green, blues on the tube. You can see the reflection of the light and see only the red, and then when it's right, it was all the colors at once. It sounds like it's struggling. Which, fair enough, I am capturing, live streaming, and running all of this all at once. Let me turn it down a bit more. Oh wait, let me load my save. Forgot to load my save. Load save. Yes. Okay. And we'll just do a quick play. We'll just It's got that jungle drum and bass that I like. I can be good at this game if I'm like focused on it. But right now I'm not really focused on it. Just kind of chilling, just kind of vibing. The brightness on my screen is a little not bright enough. I wouldn't mind if the program had a gamma slider. That would be nice, honestly. Oh, there's a wall there. I like the Nintendo 64 version of this game more. I've played a few of the other versions, namely the DS version it's interesting. There's a lot of cars you would unlock via multiplayer, but if you don't have like another DS or know someone with another DS and a copy of the game, unlocking it's kind of impossible. But it is, it's one of the Nintendo 64 games that got a DS release, yet another one. It's weird that Mario 64 got a DS remake, but Ocarina of Time got a 3DS remake. So I feel like they wanted to double dip on that flagship 3D Mario, playable here, there, and everywhere, like they did with the release of Super Mario World on the Game Boy Advance. Getting back into the hang of it. Good rule of thumb with this game is that if you see the yellow and black side paneling, just toss a drift. Just go ahead and toss a drift out there, like this one right here. Oh. Okay, maybe I just can't drift right here. Now I can. Oh, I think I'm gonna win. Huzzah! Cool, I'm gonna shave 2 seconds off my best lap. Nice. Okay. So the replays lag. That's good to know. I'm not actually interested in any of that. Thankfully that the black and white is auto muted, so you don't hear the noise. I could get the golden cartridges for these two, and the yellow cartridge for Donkey King, and the red cartridge for Spudman. I think he's around here somewhere. I think I got Spudman64 somewhere. I kind of want to play some Yoshi Story, but maybe tomorrow after work. Ugh. Hate it. Hate work. Hercules. I've only played a little bit of it. Excuse me, but it's a pretty mediocre but okay Ocarina of Time-ish kind of game. I thought it was okay. I mean, I'm a fan of this series, so it makes sense. Here, Tonic Trouble is good. Silicon Valley as well. Oh, I got the BIOS for GameCube working. Even though it's completely optional and took way too long, I was able to get. Wait for it. The full intro. Could be a bit laggy. Okay, a lot laggy. But you can actually see I have some of the Mario Sunshine mods enabled. Mario Sunburn, wonderful mod for Mario Sunshine. It normally doesn't lag this much, but I am recording and everything. I could tick this down and make this really laggy. It'll probably, yeah, I figured as much. Ah, geez, but that is unpleasant to look at for me. What about 0.9? No. 0.7 it is. The only problem I'm having with Mario Sunshine specifically is what is it, enabled dual core synchronization or GPU synchronization or something like that to keep the props from jittering. It's not a game breaking glitch, it's just like mildly annoying. Some of my VHSs aren't working. Got a little doggo there. Another doggo there. It's kind of realistic. It's kind of wild. A lot of the stuff is modded in, but I like it. It makes me happy. Makes me happy. Yeah. This is one of my favorite programs, and I can play video games inside of a video game, and I think that's pretty neat. Do wish it had some more Wi-Fi integration, like directly, as opposed to having to capture my own computer window. But it makes sense. It makes sense why it's not. Homestuck. Love Homestuck. Homestuck. That's official artwork. I like this official artwork. I want to resize him so that he looks like he's holding the shelf up, but I can't be bothered. I could do it really easily. I don't have to like edit his model. I just have to edit the like his location and then his values as far as height and width and whatnot. Well, and his z-axis. I probably should. We don't want him tall, wide, and skinny. That would be kind of I mean, some people are built like that, I guess. Alright. It's like 4 a.m. and I should probably go to bed at some point. Oh, there's a real time clock as well. So I can check. So it's 2 a.m., not 4 a.m. Oh, and the seasons outside change with the seasons in real life. Now it is spring. So if I turn that back off and turn the sun back on, you can see some flowers and whatnot, and more foliage than usual. Christmas time, there's usually a bunch of lights on the houses. But yeah, the working PSP is probably the most interesting thing about it. And the Game Boys and the Game Boy Advances and whatnot. I can show you that real quick. All the Game Boys and Game Boy Advances are just they're what do you call it? Like backlit screens. Yeah, quick run. I don't even know if I'm gonna actually. Ooh, man, the grass really slows you down on this one, huh? Oh, and spatial audio. See, it gets a lot quieter the further away you are. And I think it's got the LCD, it's got the LED or LCD masking instead of the CRT one, because the CRT one wouldn't make any sense. Because it's not a CRT. But yeah. No, and I had that while the GameCube was ambiently, kind of kicking. Oh, I should totally just toss this onto the corner of the couch, because that's where I would have it in real life, so that I could play it more accessibly. Yes. They don't have the Game Boy Advance to GameCube adapter, the little cord that allowed certain games to transfer data. At least not yet. I hope. Because I know you can do that in the standalone emulators, but I don't know if I don't know if you actually could in this one, but I hope so. Yeah. Living the dream in virtual realities. I guess that concludes the test of this here broadcast. Bye.